Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Today, for the next few videos I'm going to take you through a journey of the second limb of the 8 parts of yoga. And the second limb are the niyamas. And the niyamas are all about how you treat yourself, your internal observances. And you'll see that evolve as you go through the videos. So the first part of the niyamas is Saucha, which is cleanliness, purity of the mind, body and spirit. And that's not just a physical purity or cleanliness, it's coming back to who you really are when there are no external distractions. So if anything doesn't feel right with this practice today, if your body just doesn't want to go to places that you thought it might, reel it back. This is all about you. It's all about being true to yourself. Listen to your body. Be safe. And with that, come to a nice seat, sit up nice and tall, let the shoulders roll down the back, close your eyes and let a natural breath flow in and out through the nose. Take your time here to settle into a breath that's comfortable for you. Let the breath travel all the way down into the belly. Feeling the breath travelling all the way down the spine also. Don't force the breath, let the breath be passive, especially that inhale. Let the breath just come. You're not forcing the inhale. You're letting the belly expand. You're finding a rhythm of a breath that suits you. See if you can sit up just a little bit taller. Beginning to cut out all of those external distractions. So that might be a pet, might be a child, might be something else, it might be something going on outside. Start to bring your awareness completely towards yourself. So noticing how that passive inhale feels. Letting the exhale just naturally follow. And taking the next couple of minutes here just to bring your awareness fully to your breath. Tuck your chin ever so slightly. If you feel that you're collapsing in your back, you can change positions or get a little cushion to pop under your hips. This is the time to fully relax, prepare yourself for your practice. Take your time, don't rush. See if you can lengthen the exhale. the exhale becomes slightly longer than the inhale. Just taking your time. Bring a little smile to your face on your next inhale. On the exhale, see if the shoulders can round down the back just a little bit more. And then slowly, with awareness, make your way through to a nice tabletop position, hands and knees. And take your time to set yourself up for a place that feels really comfortable. So it might look different to my shape, but just make sure that the joints are stacked, the elbows are nice and soft, but the tummy is drawn in here, so you're not collapsing through the back and you're pressing the mat away. You're pressing into the tops of the feet here as well. So get that nice connection with your mat, and then find any movement that feels comfortable. So you might go for a traditional cat-cow, or you might move side to side, perhaps bumping the hips one way and then the other. Just taking time really to get comfortable with the body, working out any creaks, working out any knots or uncomfortable points in the body, just working through it. Take your time. You might have to come up off of the wrists for a moment and warm through the wrists a little bit more. Don't collapse through the neck, remember. Still syncing up with the breath here, so the breath is still nice and full. And then you might tuck the toes under and work through the bottom of the feet here, pressing into every single toe. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, you're going to keep your toes tucked under, lift your hips nice and high up to down dog, and get a nice bit of movement going on here, whatever feels good. Lift the hips up just a little bit higher. Let the head be nice and heavy, the neck is free. The shoulders aren't up towards the ears, the shoulders are away from the ears. Any movement here that feels good in down dog. Lots of breaths. We really want to warm through the body, and if down dog is too much, stay in tabletop and you can continue with that movement, maybe stretching through one foot, then the other. Taking a break off of the wrist whenever you need. So really starting off how you want to start your practice off today. Beautiful. From here, take a deep, deep breath in. Wherever you are, you're going to roll through to plank or half plank, knees on the floor or knees off, warming through the core, your centre. Letting the heels shine to the back, shoulders away from the ears, pressing the mat away. Lovely, deep, deep breath in. A full exhale, draw the belly in as you exhale, deep breath in again. Then on your next exhale, drop the knees, release all the way down to the belly. Hands under the shoulders, come onto the tops of your feet. Inhale, little cobra, keep the chin tucked here, beautiful, breathe. Shoulders away from the ears, press the pubic bone into the mat, press the tops of the feet into the mat, keep the glance down, beautiful, breathe. Lovely, then when you're ready, tuck your toes, you're going to move all the way back through to tabletop position. And then sit back, child's pose, your version, knees wide or knees together, arms to the front or arms behind, your choice. Let the shoulders release. Lovely, just breathing here. Letting your dog sit on your head. Lovely, stay there, Maggie. Nice, from here come back up to tabletop position. Move with your breath. Tuck your toes under and then all the way back up to down dog. Lovely, breathe, pedal out. And then when you're ready, roll all the way through to plank. Lift the upper body, heart space to meet the back body, the neck is nice and long, the heels shine down, we're not dipping down here or lifting up. We're thinking of one straight line from the heels to the crown of the head. Lovely, breathe. On your next exhale, drop the knees, release all the way to the belly. Beautiful, press into the tops of your feet, hands under the shoulders, lift up, cobra. Perhaps you come up a little bit higher this time, perhaps you look to the top edge of your mat. Exhale, release. Lovely, tuck your toes, make your way back through to tabletop position and then straight up to down dog, where we pedal here just for a couple of rounds of breath. Making it your own. What feels good in your body today? Perhaps you need to just take tabletop instead. Lovely, then continue the pedal of the heels all the way to the top edge of your mat, where you land in a nice forward fold. Relax, relax the upper body down, relax, come off the wrist. If you want to take some circles, take some circles. If you want to let the shoulders hang nice and loose, you can. Bend the knees generously if you need to. And then inhale, half lift, hands on the thighs. Peel the elbows into the side body, the shoulders away from the ears. Think of a lovely long flat back. And then exhale, release, forward fold. Beautiful, just a couple of rounds of breath. Lovely, now slowly press into your feet. As you inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale at the top, let the shoulders release, and then inhale, hands rise all the way over the head. Take an exhale to drop the shoulders down, let the tailbone be nice and soft here, and then take a nice side bend over to your right. Stretch through that left arm. A lovely opening through the side body. Lovely, inhale back to centre. Lovely, exhale, side bend over to the left. Reach with that right arm. Lovely, back to centre. Big inhale at the top. Exhale, forward fold, take up space here, all the way down. Beautiful, tuck the chin, crown of the head nice and heavy. Inhale, half lift, hands on the thighs, peel the shoulders back. And then on your next exhale, forward fold, beautiful, plant the palms, step back to your plank, your version. Now you've got a couple of choices. You can be down here, knees on the floor, just letting the weight come over the shoulders and you'll feel your abdominals switch on. Or if you want a little bit more, lift the knees, full plank, heels shine to the back edge of your mat, crown to the top edge. Notice any little thoughts that are going on here. Notice any sensations in the body, and then when you're ready, release the knees all the way down to the belly. Onto the tops of your feet, press into the pubic bone, inhale, cobra, your version. And And then exhale, release. Lovely. Make your way back through to tabletop position. Tuck the toes and then all the way up to down dog where you pedal out. Beautiful. Take a couple of rounds of breath here. Lifting the hips a little higher. Letting the head be heavy and loose. Then when you're ready, weight into left foot, right heel lifts. See if you can square off the hips. So it's not going to be a massive opening. It's going to be not as grand as you think. But again, we're going for sensation over the shape. So always we're looking, or we're going for what we're feeling, not for what it looks like. Bend that right knee and big circles with that right knee here. Slow it down. See if you can sync up with the breath. Press through the fingertips to take the pressure off of the wrist, then reverse those circles. Then when you're ready, step that right through for a lunge. Right leg through for a lunge. If you need a little bit of help to get that leg through, just use your hands. You can drop that back knee just to bring that right ankle and right knee into alignment. Then when you're ready, lift that back knee. Shoulders away from the ears, stretch through the crown. You're going to pivot on that back foot. So the toes, the left toes open towards the left top corner. Beautiful. Deep, deep breath in. Then as you come up, warrior two. There we go. Sink. Let the pelvis drop down. So we're not dumping our weight in the hips. We're thinking of the hips. Oh, sorry, the centre moving down, but everything is nice and strong in the legs here. Right ankle, right knee haven't moved. I'm pressing through the knife edge of that back foot. The arms are nice and strong here, lovely. Then inhale, reach forward, exhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Left hand onto left thigh, chest opens up towards the sky and we reach through that right hand. Beautiful, breathe. And then exhale, extended side angle, right forearm onto right thigh. Left arm reaches all the way up overhead. If that's too much, you can reach it to the sky. Breathe here. Press through the outside of that left foot. Reach with your left fingers, that lovely long stretch all the way up the left side body. Then inhale, back to warrior two. Press through your legs, stretch through the arms. You'll feel that right thigh really start to work here. And then exhale, release all the way down to your lunge. Drop that back knee, sit your hips back, roll onto that right heel, right toes up to the third eye. The right knee is soft, we're not straightening it out. The hips go back but they go up. The back is nice and flat to begin with. And then exhale, release. Find a bit of release through the back body, chin to chest. Then find that nice flat back position. Look towards the top edge of your mat. Roll through your front foot. Inhale, big reach. Keep that back knee on the floor here. Shoulders away from the ears. Perhaps you lift your heart up to the sky just a little bit more. And then exhale, release. Float everything down. Find your own movement as you come back down. From here, we're going to lift that back knee and we're going to walk our hands all the way to the left side of our mat. So we land in a wide forward fold. The right toes will come to face the the left side of the mat. And then from here, we're going to find our forward fold. And if that means to bend your knees, bend your knees. If you need to keep your hands on the floor, keep your hands on the floor. If you want to keep the legs straight and work towards getting the crown of the head towards the floor, do so. Just make sure that you've got release in the neck and the crown of the head is aiming down in the direction of the floor. Then you've got all of that lovely heart energy floating through the crown of the head, drawing down towards the earth. This lovely calming, nurturing, cleansing position. Shake the head a little bit loose. If you want to take a movement to one side by walking the hands over, you can. Remember, it's your practice. I'm going to leave you in this shape to experiment. Find what feels right for your body. What can you make as the practice, to make the practice your own. Lovely, 2 more breaths. Then from here we're going to walk our hands all the way back round to the top edge of our mat. Plant our palms. Step back, down dog. Lovely, breathe here. If you want to take a child's pose, take a child's pose. If you want to take some free movement, take some free movement. I'm going to change ends of my mat. Then when you're ready, come back up to down dog if you're in child's pose. Weight into the right heel lift, square off the hips, make sure that you're pressing evenly through the hands, and then bend that knee, big circles. Take your time with these circles. You're going to want to rush, but see if you can slow it down. One breath, one movement. Then when you're ready, reverse. Lovely, step through for your lunge. Take your time. Remember, you've got time to drop that back knee, getting that left ankle, left knee in alignment. When you're there, lift the back knee, pivot on that right foot, right toes, shine up towards the right top corner. Inhale, warrior 2. Take your time, settle your hips down. You've got time to change your footing if you need to. If you're on a tightrope and you want to make it a little bit wider, you can make it wider. Lovely, inhale, peaceful warrior. Open through the heart. Extended side angle. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm all the way up overhead. It hugs close to your ear, or you can shine your fingertips up towards the sky. Press through the back of or the side of that right foot, right through to the fingertips. And then inhale, press up, warrior 2. Lovely, sink a little bit deeper here. I know that right thigh is working, bear with it. Where do you want your glance to go? Lovely, big inhale, exhale, rainbow it all the way down to your lunge. Drop that back knee, sit your hips back, left toes up towards the third eye, hips go back and up, left knee soft, flat back first, pulling the shoulders away, and then exhale, forehead down towards the shin, breathe. Take a couple of rounds of breath here. Lovely, come all the way back through to your lunge. Lift your back knee, Walk your hands all the way back round to that wide forward fold. Find your positioning. Notice if it feels any different now that you've done it once, you're coming back to it. Crown towards the earth. Perhaps a gentle movement side to side, finding a nice stretch through the inner thigh. Beautiful. When you're ready, back to centre. Couple of rounds of breath here. Perhaps you need to bend the knees a little bit more to get crown towards the earth, or to get the hands down. But when you're ready, find a little lift through the heart, walk yourself all the way back to your lunge. Drop that knee, big inhale, big reach up. And then exhale, release everything down, plant your palms, step back to down dog position. Pedal out, hips nice and high, elbows, knees soft. And then on your next exhale, release the knees all the way down to the earth. Sit your hips back, child's pose. Your version of child's pose. And from here, walk your hands all the way back up, kneeling position. Bring your knees together. Come onto the tops of your feet. Palms open, ready to receive on the thighs. Shoulders drop down, crown nice and tall. Close your eyes. Notice how you're feeling. Notice how you're feeling on an energetic level, how you're feeling in the body. Any external distractions, come back to your breath. And when you're ready, swing your legs around. We're going to come all the way onto our backs. Bend your knees and then lift your legs all the way up to the sky. Knees nice and soft. Take your hands away from the body, palms facing down or palms facing up, your choice. Just letting the shoulders anchor you down into the earth. Legs up. No fancy move here. This is it. Let your hips become heavy on the earth. The lower back heavy. The breath runs freely. Letting your lymphatic drainage system get a nice little bit of work here. Shoulders away from your ears. And you're going to stay here for as long as you like. If you've got a pillow close, you can pop a pillow under your hips. letting the blood flow from the legs. When you're ready, if you want to stay here longer, you can stay here longer. If you want, take your feet back down to the earth nice and slowly. Stretch them out to the bottom edge of the mat. And get ready for Shavasana. Find a place that's comfortable for you to be in meditation. Softly close your eyes and take some deep breaths to relax into the present moment. Let go of anything that has happened before this point, anything that needs to happen after. And just take a moment to practice real awareness of your breath. And now bring your full attention to your toes. Become aware of any sensation here. And if you don't feel anything, just notice the absence of feeling. But whatever sensation is there, let it be without judging it or trying to change it. And then let your attention move on. Slowly bring your focus to the soles of your feet. Again, simply noticing any sensation in them. Moving to the sides of your feet. And then to the tops of your feet. Now rest your attention on your ankles, which carry the weight of your body. What sensations do you feel here? Simply become aware of them. And then shift your attention to the next spot. Continuing up your legs, your calves, your shins, knees and thighs. Whatever sensation there is, notice it and then move on. And if you're finding it hard to concentrate today, try silently just labeling that part of the body where your attention resides. Moving to your hips. Awareness of the region as your attention rests on it. Noticing what sensations are there. And then once you have, moving on to the next area. Shifting your attention now to your abdomen and lower back. Now your chest, spending as long as necessary on each area until you become aware of a sensation or absence of sensation. You don't have to analyse or name the sensation. All you're doing is noticing it.
Becoming aware of the shoulders, so often a source of tension. What do you feel here? Sweeping your attention down the arms, the upper arms, elbows, the lower arms and wrists. And then noticing the sensations in the hands. Now focus your full attention on the neck and throat. Slowly moving up the face, the jaw, the mouth, the upper lip, nostrils, the cheeks, your ears, your eyes and forehead. You may notice sensations on the surface of your skin or inside your body. There's no need to look for anything particular. Just simply notice what is here. And then finally, sweep your attention over the back of your head, picking up any sensations that are there, whatever they are. And then rest for a few moments, being aware of the body as a whole. And before you move away from this meditation and get on with the rest of your day, try to bring this awareness of the body with you as you go about your daily chores, your daily life, always being aware of the body. Namaste.